What's up, guys? Welcome to another Cars Video Game gameplay. And today we're going to be doing our second race in this series. So our last race was, I believe, the Radiator Springs Circuit, which is pretty cool. It was a pretty good race because I actually was able to get first in it. So now we are going to be going to the Radiator Springs Cap Circuit, which is going to be our next awesome race. So, alright, here it is. Let's do it.
You're the esteemed American racer, Lightning McQueen, correct?
Okay.
Splendid! How fortuitous! And my colleague Gerald and I were hoping to engage your attention in a little competitive excursion.
Was that English?
British, my dear boy. We've hopped across the pond to give you Yanks 1-4, eh?
What about you guys?
We have also come for a challenge.
All right then, welcome. The more the merrier.
Alright guys, so that was a pretty awesome cutscene there. So that's where Lightning met Fletcher, Gerald, El Guapo, and Papo. And now they're going to be racing, and of course, on the Radiator Springs Cap. So now let's do it. Alright, so hopefully I can get first in this race again. As long as I make sure I'm staying ahead of everyone. Okay, so Fletcher. No, you're not going to. Ah! This is getting a little complicated. No! Well, I pushed him off track, but yeah. You know, I was just thinking, like, if Mattel was able to release these Cars video game characters from, of course, all the video games, like Cars video game like this one, of course, Cars International Championship and Cars Race-N-Rama, wouldn't that be so cool? I mean, I can just imagine Gerald, El Guapo, and Papo being released, Candace, Machismo, Otto, Goodman. Just imagine all of those kind of characters just being released. Because, I mean, I know they did make a Cars Race-N-Rama series in, like, 2009, I believe, but, I mean, still, I mean, they didn't actually release the video game characters, even though they called it from the video game, so, and I believe they even had the same logo as for the Cars Race-N-Rama, like, logo for the video game, so, I find that kind of interesting, how they just wouldn't release them. Because, if you guys know, of course, I make Adventures from Radiator Springs episodes. Of course, I posted one yesterday, but, like, I was just thinking, like, that would be so cool if, like, in one of the episodes they'd meet one of the video game characters again, kind of like old times back from, I guess, 2006, when the main kind of visitors, like Fletcher and Gerald, were kind of introduced in the series. So, yeah, I was just kind of thinking that those would be some good characters to use in, like, Adventures from Radiator Springs. So, if they're released, that would make things a lot easier, maybe, for some of the episodes, like, if I wanted to use them, and then I'd probably have to make some customs, of course, if I was gonna make another episode with, some of the, visitors from the video games. So, yeah, that would be pretty awesome. So, it looks like it's going pretty well in this race so far. I'm in first. I was able to kind of duel it out with Fletcher until I finally was able to pass him. So that's pretty cool. Ah! Oh, I didn't see that turn coming, actually. Oops. Alright, so, yeah, as you can see, there's like a little, meter at, like, the bottom left corner. You can, and that's, like, it's kind of like, what kind of, like, turns there is in the race, and the red triangle is you. And then, of course, the white dots, if you haven't played this game, or you just don't remember, the white dots are your competitors. So they're actually pretty far behind me now, because it looks like they're almost, like, looks like I'm almost overlapping them for, like, a second there, but no. And also, tell me in the comment section below, what is your favorite Cars video game? It can be included, it can even be an app, as in maybe, like, Cars Fast as Lightning, or, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, it could be, like, any Cars video game, like Cars 2, Cars Race-N-Rama, Cars 2 Maker's Tall Tales. Yeah, there's some good ones in the series. So if you want to answer that, answer in the comment section below if you would like to. Mine, I think, is probably Cars Made a National Championship or Cars the video game. But I think Cars Racing Rama is a pretty close one though. That one's definitely really good. I think all the video games are pretty good, but I would probably say Cars Tunes, Mater's Telltales, that video game is probably my least favorite. I mean, it's okay, but it's just not as appealing to like some of these other video games where like all the visitors are coming, the Radiator Springs Speedway is featured, and kind of like the cool little cutscenes where like everyone's getting ready for the race and stuff like that. It's really cool. I like the process of getting ready for like the race and like the video games. It's pretty cool. So I won that race. So I got first, Fletcher got second, Papo third, Gerald fourth, and El Guapo fifth. So that race came out, the outcome for that race was some very good standards. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this gameplay, and my Cars the Video Game Part 3 gameplay will be coming soon, and we will see you guys next time for another gameplay.
See you